Welcome to Radio Fixer's channel. Subscribe for upcoming videos. This is 1957 General Electric Model P765. This model came with battery charger and carrying case. This was the first American rechargeable pocket radio. If you are a new subscriber, I highly suggest review other episodes where we discuss each process to get to this level. In episode 5, we are focusing on radio cabinet repair, fabricating grail cloth and other installation parts, and test the radio for the first time. I hope these videos give you some ideas how to repair or restore yours. Enjoy the video. Really, my goal is to create these videos so a brand new person can use the information and be able to get into the hobby. It is really a wonderful hobby and very rewarding to bring back something that totally dead back to life and sing again. So inside, that's how they did. We did a cardboard to run those ferrite wires right here so it doesn't rub against the metal. So that's how they protect the wires. As you see, this is also rust out. See that? That is totally rust out inside the aluminum. This aluminum. And see, there's a little hole in there. So I might just soak this in the water. Alright, as you remember, inside when we take this radio apart, they had a cardboard like this. They installed the volume control it was, and that battery post, it all destroyed this card. So instead of just putting a small card like that, I'm going to protect the entire area. Already measured this. I'm going to cut this and install the entire chassis with this cardboard. It's almost as thick as this one. Thought it's better if you put a larger size than if the wire head, the chassis is not going to shorten anything. So let's cut it. Okay, it's going to be 3 bend. That's going to be the first bend. Like that. Okay, this is going to be curved right like that. Then what we will do, we're going to install this inside like that. Alright, you see how this cardboard, it fit the entire the bottom area? So here was another thing they had. So I cut a piece of same very thin cardboard. I'm going to put it right here. And this is where they had the antenna. I assume they put this before. It was like a cloth or something. The antenna doesn't hit the metal. So I'm going to glue it right here. I already measured it and it's going to fit just perfect. Let me glue this as well. I'm going to use this glue. See, I already made this thing curved like that. Taking some extra off. I don't want to be very thick. Just want to make sure it sits correctly. See, it just sit perfect there. So the antenna go right over it. See, here was rust out. This is where actually that battery post that we created was sitting. This was right here, like that. Let's see, all messed up. It was underneath, of course. Okay. Okay, next thing what I need to focus on, trying to finish the front. This is the old one. I washed it. It was very dirty, and it still is pretty dirty. Let me bring it. You see, it's pretty old, as you can tell. It's some type of fabric that they glued it, of course, right here in the surface. I look everywhere you imagine. I went to several stores trying to find a fabric like this, but I'm not successful. I look everywhere. They don't have it, that color. So I have no choice to use different method. So I couldn't find anything like that. And here I'm going to put some other pictures, other ideas I had. I looked through all of them, and Still, I want to stay as original as possible. But sometimes they look good with different, covers, as you see in these pictures up here. I wish I could use this, the original. When I cleaned it, I started actually bleaching them, believe it or not, to get rid of all those dirt. It is shrunk here, as you see, and some dirt never came off. So I wish I could use it. It's not going to be nice. I did a lot of work in this radio. At least I want to look better. Don't want to put this fabric back. And I just need a small piece, So I keep looking and keep looking until this evening. What happened is our older daughter came over yesterday with a grandbaby, and she brought some brownie from the store in this box. Of course, there's no brownie in it now, right? So this evening, we want to get rid of this box in the recycling bin. I said, hold on a second. I might be able to use this. The texture of the fabric is very close to this. I mean, it's very close. And this is actually the original color of the radio, if you see in some pictures. So I'm glad I found this box. So I'm going to cut this, and I'm going to try to make something like this. Let's see if this is going to work or not. I hope it does. If it doesn't, so at least we try, right? All right, let me start cutting. And this is going to go back to recycling bin, of course. I have to leave something in the recycling bin, right? My favorite place to go find the stuff. All right, let's measure this. Perfect. Folks, I hope this comes out right. I'm excited about this. And this is awesome. That's exactly what I want. That's amazing. I'm so glad I found this. Now I should be very precise cutting this, because that's the only piece I have from that box. The rest are much smaller. All right, now this is the back. Perfect. Now I have to cut all this. Okay, this is done. Let's make a cut here also. Alright, let's see if it fit or not. Perfect. Excellent. Just now I need to glue it and then work on the speaker side. Came out very nice. Now what we need to do, now remember the speaker goes here. It was some type of sealer in the back. If you just leave the speaker in the top, it's going to rattle. So I need to think about what I need to do here with the speaker. I don't want to glue it, because if I glue it, then later I cannot take it out. Somehow I need to fix that. Alright, I'm going to use this glue to glue this to the radio. The reason I use this glue, if later on I find different material I want to put here, this is much easier. I can just soak this in the water and it will come off. But if I use other glue, then I never can take it off. Or I can take it off, but it's going to be very difficult. The good thing about this glue that I mentioned in my other video, when it dry, it's totally clear. Alright, now I'm going to let this dry. Then we're going to install the radio inside. Alright folks, before I install it inside the case, I just hooked it up temporary. I want to make sure everything is working, so I don't want to install in the case and take it out again. I put a lot of temporary wire to the speaker, of course, and here to the antenna. As you know, antenna has 3 different connections here. So everything hooked up. Let's see if this is I hope it works after all this work, right? I haven't started yet. Let's watch it together. As a matter of fact, for battery supplier, this is what I'm using. I have a couple of this. The good thing about this here in the bottom, you can adjust the battery. It has 1.53. This is very nice equipment to have. So let's turn it on to see how it's performing. Oh my gosh, it's working very well. So just I haven't even turned it on all the way, just a little bit. Of course, the fluorescent light is on. You hear some hiss sound in the back. It worked awesome. I turned it off, of course. Of course, the speaker is upside down. The sound was not that well. Folks, I'm excited about this. I can't believe this working. This is just incredible. I'm pretty excited. I'm so happy about this, guys. You know, it is a long process, but there's still lots of things to do, you know, to complete this. So I'm gonna disconnect everything and install it inside the case. All right, I got a tape like this. Cut the small pieces like that with the scissor, of course. I'm securing this area so this does not break off when I'm installing them. Do the same thing here since they are so fragile. Okay, you see that? So I secure all this. Alright, I watched the older video to see how this thing was connected. I draw it here. Of course, the top one goes to the condenser right here at the top, and the two bottom, the closest one, going to hook up to here. The bottom, which is the shortest one, it's going to hook up to this hole here. That's why you take a lot of pictures, you know, to remember these things. So this is going to go install right here. See, like that. So this antenna goes here this way. Alright, put it up to here so I can solder it to the board. Alright, now we're going to put chassis inside the case. So there's two slots, the second one. Alright, now we're going to solder these wires to here. Alright, these three wires is soldered. See, there are two right there. And that one. It was pretty difficult to do that. Man, they didn't give you enough space to do this type of thing. I think it's done this side. Let me check the other side. Yeah, this green wire need to be soldered here. Maybe I should have done that first before put the other side. Anyway, let's me work on this side. Alright, let's put this here. See, this screw goes right there. Let's see if I have something as small to work on this. Okay, let's install this, and this is the wire goes right here. Alright, and this one done too. I use a sandpaper to clean these wires before installing them. Alright, let's solder this two wire here. This is negative. Alright, I already put the speaker in. I have this glue, of course, is dried up. See, total dried up. So I usually cut it and put some around here and some back there. Again, the reason I'm using this, if later on there is any issue, I can take it out easy, because again, this is dried up glue. Okay, you see it hold pretty secured here now. See, it's pretty secured. You see it just put right here, a little bit here. Okay, let's put the cover back. here of course goes right here in. Then we're going to bend it. I didn't go all the way down because if later on again I want to take it out, it'll be easier. Just a little bit is fine. Just bend a little bit like that is fine. Of course the two battery goes in like that. See, this goes like that. See, as soon as stop, let it go. Here it is, folks. This is it. Now what I need to do, work on the battery charger for this and also the leather case. After that I'm going to put everything together. I'm glad that we are this far with this. I'll be honest with you, it takes so much time to make these videos, editing, uploading, and make sure there's enough information that it actually makes sense, you know, if you want to follow. At this time I want to take the opportunity and thank my subscribers with their uplifting comment. You always encourage me to upload more videos, since this is just a hobby of mine. Again, I appreciate you, enjoy all these videos, and you all have an awesome day. Take care. If you're interested to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe to my channel and you will be notified when a new video being uploaded. You have a great day.